This is day 6 and day 7 of our trip to Europe. We started in Cannes, France, and then we traveled to Rouen for the morning. We did a walking tour there as well as a tour of the Rouen Cathedral, which was completed in 1506. And it's currently going under major restoration, so some of the pictures will show that. After our lunch in Rouen, we then traveled to Paris, and it was raining, so we did kind of a driving tour as well as dinner. The traffic was terrible because of getting ready for the 2024 Olympics. That evening we stayed at the Copster, which is a little bit outside of Paris, but you could see it lit up at night from the rooftop, so that was kind of nice. On the next day, we then had, we met our local guide Leaf over at the Arch de Triomphe, and we did a tour throughout the city, through various areas, and then ended up stopping at the Palace of Versailles, where we did a tour of the palace as well as the 1,000-acre garden. When we were inside the palace, one of the cool things was being inside the room that the Treaty of Versailles was signed, which ended World War I, as well as where Ben Franklin secured Louis XVI support in the American Revolution. And then we went back downtown Paris for the evening for an evening cruise, where we got to see things like the Notre Dame Cathedral as well as the Eiffel Tower. And that is a quick recap of what we did in Paris.
Street markets as well as ordinary cafes. Enjoy. That's kind of style.
There are people on top.
Oh yeah, there's a on top. There's your Olympics. I know.
We've got it tomorrow.
Go look at the. Okay, one for me. Get one for me.
Now in front of us you're also going to see the oldest bridge of all in Paris, which is called the Pont Neuf, or the New Bridge. Yeah, nothing makes sense here, but it was the newest one was built and named. That bridge was inaugurated in 1608 and is still in use. Yeah. And the man who inaugurated it, his statue is out there to the right, King Henry IV. 2 years later he was stabbed to death in the streets of Paris. I'm going to get back to that murder later.